Christian Lundgaard is out at McLaren. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Thursday, July 2nd. And Christian Lundgaard is out at McLaren. It's announced yesterday that Scott Dixon will be driving for McLaren next year, along with Felix Rosenquist and Pato O'Ward. So, yeah, Christian Lundgaard's out. Halfway through the season, he's got 2 wins. He's 4th in points. He's ahead of Pato. And he's out of a job at the end of this year. Well, the good news is I really don't think this could have happened at a better time for Christian Lundgaard. He just won the last race at Road America. It's his 2nd win in 5 races. So he's not only proven that he can win, but he's proven that he can win. You know what I mean? It wasn't a fluke. Like, this is a guy who can win races, and he's looking for a seat next year. So to answer that question, pretty much anywhere he wants to go. I think the most obvious move would be for him to go to Ganassi and take the seat that Dixon left open. But does he want to go to a Ganassi team that's obviously centered around Palou? Are they going to be focused on Christian's success? Does Ganassi want Christian Lundgaard? I mean, I'm sure they want him, but do they want him enough to pay him what he deserves? That's a different story. Especially when Marcus Ericsson's contract is up. They've worked with Marcus before. They've won the Indy 500 together. They also have Marcus Armstrong over in the 66 car at Meyer-Shank. That's a joint seat between Ganassi and Meyer-Shank. Marcus Armstrong's been driving real well lately also. So I don't know. For Christian, I kind of lean more towards Andrettie. Ganassi just has too much going for them to make this deal about Christian at all. Unless they just wanted to keep him out of the hands of the other teams, which is very possible. Ganassi has the money to do that. I just don't see them rolling out any kind of red carpet for Lundgaard at this time. But to be honest, Lundgaard just seems more like an Andretti guy to me. He seems like he'd fit in there with Kirkwood and Will Power. He could probably learn a lot from both of them. Obviously, that's not going to happen unless Ericsson leaves for either the Meyer-Shank seat or the Ganassi seat, which I think is pretty likely because even with Ericsson and Marcus Armstrong, they're still going to have a seat to fill. You got the 66 at Shank, the 60 at Shank, and the 9 at Ganassi. So they're still going to have to fill a seat. And I think you probably fill that 66 seat with someone that you're developing. Kyle Collette's out there. Dennis Hauger's out there. Man, there's a lot of room for shuffling around this season. Mick Schumacher's on a 1-year contract. I don't know if anyone's going to be fighting over him, but let's see. I've heard Linus Lundqvist's name thrown around. I've heard Yuki Tsunoda's name thrown around. Obviously, he'd be driving a Honda. Santino Ferrucci's going to be a free agent. Rinus VeeKay is going to be a free agent. Connor Daly's out there. I don't know. Let me reel that in because I could go on forever. Luke Bowman, Miles Rowe, forever. Talking about possibilities of where people could end up. But as for right now, my gut says probably Marcus Armstrong to the 9 at Ganassi. Marcus Ericsson to the 60 at Meyer-Shank. And then you stick somebody in that 66 car, that you want to develop. Whoever that may be at this time. Hell, I don't know. I'll keep an ear out. As for right now, the only 2 seats that are open are the 9 at Ganassi and the 60 at Meyer-Shank. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to wait and hope that something comes across my feed. But if you want to stay updated, like, follow, subscribe, Open Wheelie Racing on YouTube, Richie Boy, everywhere else. Let's talk some shit.